Chelsea Handler remembers meeting President George W. Bush so stoned. I told him I was on 4 edibles. Chelsea Handler is known for her brutal honesty about fame and celebrity, and very few things are off-limits when it comes to her comedy. In her latest Netflix special, The Feeling, one of the standout moments is about an encounter she had with former President George W. Bush. Handler, who is friends with his daughters, Barbara Bush and Jenna Bush Hager, recall how she met their famous father for the first time, so stoned. Handler was invited to play pickleball with the Bushes at their home in Kennebunkport, Maine. The comedian, who is an outspoken Democrat, was nervous she might say something politically inappropriate to the former Republican president, so she relied on drugs to take the edge off. I don't want to be seen with your father. I can't trust myself in the company of your father. I have outbursts, Handler said in the special, and I'm as surprised as the next person when they happen, okay? I don't know when I'm going to go off on someone, and when I do, I'm also scared for that person. Handler took 4 edibles, 40 milligrams of THC to be exact, and went over with her family to Kennebunkport. Although Barbara said her father would be getting a massage, Handler was surprised when he introduced himself to her on the pickleball court. Former President Bush ended up taking her around the house to show her some of his paintings, and she confessed to being on drugs. They ended up taking a selfie. Although she takes some lighthearted political swipes, Handler said neither Barbara nor Jenna care about the story being retold for a wider audience. They were at my show. They saw this show at the Beacon Theater in New York City before I filmed it. So if they had any objections, that was their time to say, but they loved it. The Dear Chelsea podcast host told Yahoo. They were at my birthday party recently in New York. I love those girls and know they understand that, it's all in good fun. I mean, I'm not really saying anything too disparaging about anybody. So that helps. In The Feeling, Handler reminisces about how she publicly shot her shot with former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo after bluntly expressing her interest in the politician while on The View in 2020. Handler claimed Cuomo got her phone number and texted her days later. Handler told this story in her 7th book, I'll Have What She's Having, which was released last month. When asked if he's reached out to her since the press tour, Handler said he has not.